Even going into it, I knew it wouldn't be neat or simple. I knew it would be messy. I knew it would hurt. But I wasn't prepared for this. I had been having an affair with a married man, and so I felt like having a child out of wedlock with someone who was married there was no way to come out of that pit of shame. There was no way that that child would ever be loved or would ever be accepted or could ever have a good life. Those are all the lies I heard in my head. I didn't feel like I had a choice. I felt like my only option was to have an abortion. I thought, maybe if I have this abortion, I can live with all of the turmoil inside and at least pretend on the outside to be okay. I was very afraid of mostly what other Christians would say if they knew I was pregnant. A single mom. I decided to go ahead and do the pill because that got rid of the problem quickly and easily, I thought. My understanding was the first set of pills cut off the baby somehow, and which begins to give the baby birth defects or brain damage or something, and then you take the second set of pills, which cause you to miscarry. And so I remember thinking when I took the first set of pills at the doctor's office, well, now I've given my child birth defects or brain damage. What kind of a mother would I be anyway? I wasn't prepared for the shame or anger at myself, the depression that followed. If I had it to do over, I would have my child. Even though it came out of something sinful, it would be hard and it would be scary, and I don't know how I would pay the bills. But I really believe that my life would be better today if I had a 7-year-old little kid. I really believe it would be better. It took me a long time to finally get out of that relationship. And when I did, I knew that I would have a lot of things to deal with and a lot of things that the Lord needed to set right in my heart and in my life. And one of them was going to be my abortion and the loss of my child. I guess one of the first things was just confessing it and saying it out loud and coming out from under the cloud of shame. Once it was spoken out loud, there was an immediate confrontation of everything that Satan had whispered to me. My parents loved me anyway. My friends loved me anyway. My family accepted me anyway. And that was not something I believed would happen. The biggest thing God wanted to speak to me was that in the middle of my messiness, in the middle of the little disaster I made of my life, He loved me. No matter what I did, He could make this good. He is able to make this good. And I wish I could impart to someone else that in the middle of that pain, in the middle of that whirlwind, in the middle of trying to make decisions or trying to suffer through the consequences of decisions, that the Lord is there and He is steady and He loves you and He will make something good come out of this, whether you've had an abortion or you're thinking about it now. That He is bigger than your pregnancy, or He's bigger than your abortion.